welcome back to the gradual construction of the new Earth. It's actually starting to get fairly filled in with all the spaces and all the build sites we've worked on. Here's the Australia build site. We're going to be doing our best to develop this over the course of this stream. And after this stream as well, this region will still be available for people to build in. There seems to just be a lot of hostile creatures that live in Australia. It's like you have a bit of a reputation for just like animals that try to kill you, which is quite wild. That's our brand. Come to Australia, you gotta be tough to survive. I say as my voice cracks. I wouldn't last a fucking day. Like, if I saw, like, a giant, like, tarantula or something, like, I would die of fright. Guns are illegal in Australia, so you need to use your fists. It's where the reputation comes from, of everyone being so hardy here. We gotta fight back. Most of your major cities are on the coast as well, aren't they? Yes, we are lonely. Oh, no. East of Canberra. Is this? Oh. We got a koala. He's got his eucalyptus leaves. That's actually very cute. Canberra. Did he just say it like that? No, I'm gonna offend so many people here. It's like, you know, great to have the Aussie community here for the Minecraft stream. Cause that way you can all simultaneously unsubscribe from my channel as I butcher everything. Go on, give us more Australian place names. I wanna butcher them all. We're on a roll. We might as well go all in. Melbourne. Yes, it's pronounced like this. It's at the bottom of East Coast cities in the middle. Wait, it's not Melbourne? It's Melbourne. Mel Jason Bourne. He is Dover King. Melbourne. Fusrota. Oh, there's an Australian Diglett. Look at this cutie. The Diglett BBQ party. Oh, bless. Shrimps on the Barbie. That's adorable. I love the little hat he's got. Oh, it's prawns. It's prawns. I thought the phrase was always shrimp. Only prawns, not shrimps. Is that just like culture missold to us? Oh, there's another koala. Look at him go. Aren't koalas like incredibly vicious? Like they always look like they make perfect huggers, but apparently they'll rip your face off given them the first opportunity. Koalas are fine, but drop bears are vicious. What the fuck is a drop bear? Is that like quite literally just a bear that will drop on you and catch you off? Because that sounds fucking terrifying. You're just going for a stroll in the park and like he just drops. He'll steal your daughters. I'm just imagining it like fucking Yogi Bear just like jumps down from a tree and just picks up your family and like runs. Yogi, no. Oh, it's a jar of Vegemite, is it? It's in progress. What actually is Vegemite? We always hear about it and its description of being quite disgusting in the larger world. I've never tried it. Is like discussing Vegemite similar to discussing pineapples on pizza, where people are going to be very divided and heated? Can you get Vegemite on pizza? Or is that heresy? Here's a kangaroo. Oh, bless. They got a little pouch here too. Because like, kangaroos is like what's going to be like the one animal, like people think of an animal in Australia, like it tends to be the first one that people go to. And they're that commonplace, like would you see them quite often? They taste good. Oh no. They're pests. So you would see them in quite a few places, would you? God, that must be quite scary because like they're quite a large animal to have to deal with, you know? Like even if you think about it in society here, like if you had like a cow on your front lawn. Now granted, you know, a cow is a fairly docile creature. Like you don't have too much to worry about. But you're going to be uneasy because it's just quite big and it's there. How do you shoo it away? The Emo War, also known as the Great Emo War, started in 1932. The war started because the emus ran wild in the Campion district. Campion district is in the western part of Australia. Soldiers used Lewis guns to kill emus. They did kill some, but ultimately the army failed to fully exterminate the emu populace. The military got involved in the problem first in October of 1932. The war was conducted under the lead of Major G.P.W. Meredith of the 7th Heavy Battery of the Royal Australian Artillery, with Meredith commanding Sergeant S. McMurray and Gunner J. O'Halloran. It's kind of mad that like they lost this war. The emus won. When I just think of a war, it's like that's not what comes to mind. And for some reason in the aftermath, I have this image of my head of just like a treaty being written and drafted between the emus and the Australians. It's because they're 2 meters tall and can take more bullets than humans can. Have they got like really thick skin or something? That's quite scary. The emus also had leaders. They had a military general. Oh, let's check on Tasmania. Of course, we have Taz from Looney Tunes here, the Tasmanian devil. Tasmania was discovered by Abel Tasman on the 11th of November 1642, who was a Dutch explorer. That block actually works very well for representing a face, doesn't it? Even though Tasmania is one of the wettest states, Hobart is the second driest capital city in Australia states. Okay. In Australia, at least WA, Santa does not use reindeer. He in fact uses white kangaroos called the 6 White Boomers, a name that did not age well. Really? Santa's sleigh is pulled by kangaroos. That's crazy. I've never heard of that. That's a fucking bumpy sleigh ride. Santa just like being propelled into the sky and like crashing down against the ground. The whiplash machine. Santa's got it rough in Australia. He puts in work to get like presents to the good boys and girls. To not interfere with Santa. That's fucking terrifying. I don't like him. He is kind of cute though. The mythical friendly spider. He's like waving to you. I believe we have some Irish representation down here. There's a good few of the Irish that went to Australia. Work in progress for all my Irish Australian family. Paddy's home away from home Irish pub. You love to see it. We just got a giant pineapple here. Quite dark inside. The big pineapple. Is that a landmark or something? I just thought it was like a SpongeBob reference. The big pineapple. It's a road trip stop. Is it? Oh, I gotta see that. Hang on. Look at these. The big pineapple. Queensland's big pineapple. Australia's big things. They've got a Wikipedia article. Here's the big acorns, the big moths, the big coins, the big galas, the giant mushroom, the big powerful owl. Oh my god, it's quite medicine. Australia's big things has its own Wikipedia article. The original colonizers of Australia were here. British prisoners. That's right, it was at least in like the colonization era, it was like a major prison colony, wasn't it? And so a lot of like the UK descendants, that's how they came over here. They got very sick on the journey across. The Great Barrier Reef! Oh, it's signposted now. Oh, that's spectacular. I love that sign. Like a billboard. People are setting up the barrier reef here. Got a bunch of coral. Oh, that's really cool looking. In a game of Civ, if you possess this bit of land, you get like some natural science. And there's very few like natural sources of that in the game, so it's a really valuable wonder. I grew up in Yamba, NSW, small tourist town, and my primary school had alpha kangaroos just roaming the playground. We were taught to drop, tuck your head in, and call for help if attacked, no joke. Oh my god. That sounds horrific. Like, you just get beat up by like a kangaroo in like kindergarten. Kids learn the hard way. Jesus. I hear some cute koalas. They're still vicious. Don't fall for their eyes. But they look so cute. Dad, have you ever seen a picture of a wet koala? If not, you should look them up. Hang on. There's something quite menacing about this lad. Oh no. It's a drop bear. Oh, who's this fella? Hello. Info on burb. Fleshy interior, but this big burb is called a cassowary. These fellas can be big as 200 centimeters / 79 inches. They can live up to 50 and can be found in Australia, also in New Guinea and the Maluku Islands. They can run up to 30 miles per hour and are very dangerous. I feel like that's going to be a description of most animals here in Australia. It's like, it looks cute, we start learning about it. It could kill you where you stand. It's got a gun. It won't hesitate to shoot you. Is it just a common occurrence in Australia where it's like, you'll encounter some kind of animal and you all just have to leg it? Because it really sounds that way. They're like, we gotta get out of here. You have to run, but apparently everything runs at like 30 miles per hour. So you don't stand a chance. VB? The greatest drink that all fair dinkum Aussies have for breakfast. A VB long neck. 20 to 8 in the morning. Get that up ya. Is that like an ad or something? It's a meme. It's iconic. It's trash. It tastes like shit. Like, people are like so excited to see this. Like, yeah, VB long neck. And then immediately, it's shit. It's terrible. Don't drink them. Still excited to see it though. Who are they? Hello? The blue wiggle. The yellow wiggle. A red wiggle and a purple wiggle. The Wiggles are an Australian children's music group formed in Sydney, New South Wales in 1991. Since 2013, the group members are Anthony Field, Lachlan Gillespie, Simon Price, and Emma Watkins. The original members, as I built here, were Anthony, Greg, Murray, and Jeff. The Wiggles. That's a cute band name. Fun koala facts. Koalas only eat eucalyptus leaves, which is poisonous in large amounts. Koalas have 2 thumbs per hand. Koala's cry can be heard up to 800 meters away. That's actually quite fucking far. Koala babies eat their mom's poop for helpful bacteria. Oh god. Koalas have 2 penises. No, really. Oh no. Don't think I needed to know that. This is Pink Lake. Lake Hiller is a lake which is also actually located on a small island south of Australia. It's a lake which is turned pink due to the presence of an organism in the lake called the Dunalila Salina. The lake's shore has a big salt content. A formerly pink lake actually on Australia, which is actually called Pink Lake, also Lake Spencer, lost its pink color due to the construction of nearby things and equipment used to collect salt. While Pink Lake is no longer pink, Hiller Lake still is. That's quite misleading. Pink Lake's not pink, but this other one is. It's cool that it's here. It looks so odd on like the land. Is it actually pink? Like, let me see. Hiller Lake. Like, it looks like someone just fucking spilt paint. That's mad. Rest in peace, Steve Irwin. This little lassie bit him a while back with a deadly sting. Look at this little fella with a stinger stalking his prey. Monument. It's a manta ray, is it? Sad about Steve Irwin though. Yeah, I used to watch Crocodile Hunter like quite a bit back in the day. It was just a wonderful show because you just learned a bunch of shit about animals, you know, and that like the way that like presenting that to kids is just a really valuable thing. You know, get people taking an interest in our world. He made it look easy. We got what appears to be a very long boy snake. Oh my god, he's almost as big as the fucking mountain. Danger Noodle. Fun fact, Jorn Utzon's inspiration for the Sydney Opera House came from him peeling an orange. Even Google it, it's real. Really? Is that why it's got that kind of shape where it's kind of like shedding almost? Yeah, I always wondered about that because it always looked like, to me, it always looked like a building that's just like, it's got its skin kind of coming off. That makes more sense now though. Bunnings snag? $2.50 for a can of drink. Wait, legally the onions must be on top of the snag. What's a snag? Bunnings snags are the best. What's a snag? Sausage on bread. Is that what you call it? Really? Sausage in a bun. It's a hot dog, for fuck's sake. I don't think so, no. Hot dog is wrong, whoever said that. Oh, there's a war. There's some penguins here. Hello. What are you doing out here? Fuck, it's hot here. Good thing we brought some snow with us. Oh, they're gonna need some sunscreen. The Inback? Rival to the Outback. 10 out of 10 would eat the shitty steak again. The loudest fucking child on earth. His mom who won't do shit about it. Oh god. Yeah, like please. Please, God, if you're with kids in like a public set like that and like little Timmy's just screaming his head off. Please, for everyone else's sake, just get him to stop. Maybe as a society, the philosophy that we should adapt, right, is if the parents won't take any responsibility to get the child to shut up, then we should be allowed to tell the child to shut up. And that'll get him to shut up. Like, well, if you're not gonna do it, I certainly will. Oh, you can go inside the giant can of Vegemite now. It's all flesh. Of course it is. Of course. The drop bear is a vicious species of koala who will fall from trees and attack you. They have very long claws and strong teeth, while very dangerous to people, known as the Thylarctos plumatus. They are mostly found in trees in the Great Dividing Range. They are around the same size as a koala, but with darker patterns. They will drop on bushwalkers and are made angrier by American accents. Wait, is that true? How do they distinguish that? You're telling me this drop bear koala is gonna target an American over an Australian and be like aggravated? Some allege that putting Vegemite in your hair or toothpaste behind the ears can repel them, but there is little evidence to support this. Aussie slang. Oh, this is gonna be great. Okay, so good day, arvo, afternoon. The idiot box is what you call a TV. A larkin, joker. A mate is a friend. A sanga is a sandwich. A dog and bone is what you call a telephone. Really? Let me just make a call on the old dog and bone. My bone is ringing. A yobo is an idiot. A Sheila is a girl. Dodgy, not right. We have that one too. A dunny is what you call a toilet. An ankle biter is what you call a kid. Okay, here's some like general trivia. Our PM shit himself in an Engadine Macca's in 1997. The treasurer once suggested that young people couldn't afford houses because we were buying too much smashed avocado. Is that where that started? Was that like the Australian treasurer? Because that's everywhere now. Those damn millennials with their avocado toast. In 6 years, Australia has had 5 prime ministers. Kevin Rudd, Julia Gillard, Kevin Rudd, again, Tony Abbott, Malcolm Turnbull. Got to a point where paramedics had to stop asking people who the PM was when checking if someone had a brain injury. Why was there such a high turnover rate for the prime minister? That seems like a stupid turnover rate. What was going on? We just kept kicking them out. This is based on Wick Monalds. Is this a Wackas? Yes, it is. Their egg Wick Wuffin was pretty good. The Wackas TM where Australia's Prime Minister Scott Morrison shat himself. This seems to be a very celebrated thing, that this guy shat his pants in a McDonald's. This is supposed to be the sewer that Nemo came out of in Finding Nemo. Dad, help, I'm lost. Oh my god. He's just been shot into, like, the ocean. He's on his own now. MasterChef Australia. Wait, what? I wanted to make the MasterChef building. I watch MasterChef with my mother every year, so it's really special to me. That's cool. I've heard that, like, MasterChef Australia is, like, a wild version to watch. Quite dramatic. Dreamtime Library under construction. Story of Creation, the Rainbow Serpent. Oh my god. Okay, they're planning a lot of books here. This is the creation story of... I'm going to apologize in advance for the names here. Giampa country, as well as the land belonging to Eagle, Hawk, and Crow. A long, long time ago, of course, in the beginning, when there was no people, no trees, no plants, whatever on this land, Goosey Goosey, the spirit of our ancestral being, he lived up in the sky. So my people, the Giampa people, and the Barkanji further down are all subgroups of Eagle, Hawk, and Crow. So what I'm telling you, the stories that were handed down to me all come from within this country. That's fascinating. Is that like the flag on the top of the building then? Like got the sun kind of shining. Yes, it is. Okay. Fairy bread is sprinkles on buttered bread. It's probably bad, but I've never had it. Is that like a meal? Sprinkles on bread. That doesn't sound too good. It's often given the kids at day parties. Gotcha. So it's just buttered bread and sprinkles on it. Oh, someone else I think is doing the Sydney Opera House. Look at this. They've got like the dock done out too. Here's a big banana. The Big Banana. Big Banana is an actual monument located in Coffs Harbour. It is known as the Big Banana Fun Park. That sounds very cursed. Default Christmas, December 25th, falls on summer in Australia. So I made a snowman out of sand. I am not sure if Australians actually do that. I hope so, otherwise this just looks dumb and out of place. Oh, that is cute. Yeah, an Australian Christmas, because it's like the height of summer. We don't. That's a shame. This is a real shame. We have barbecue parties on Christmas. That, like, seems so, like, bizarre. Because, like, Christmas, like, and what I associate Christmas to is, like, a warm, cozy time where you gather around the family, have the fire going, and you just kind of you stay indoors. You don't go out. Complete opposite to that here, because it's like it's Christmas Day. We're going to the beach. Wait, the Gimpy Gimpy. The what? The Gimpy Gimpy, also known as the pain bush, is one of the most deadly plants in Australia. The plant is coated in tiny fiberglass needles that, when touch the skin, break off, releasing a toxin into the body that causes a pain that is compared to acid being poured on you while being burnt alive. Jesus Christ. It has such a cute sounding name, but like, that sounds awful. Don't fuck with the Gimpy Gimpy. Bilbies are a species native to Australia, was discovered when the colonization of Australia occurred. Up until the 1950s, there were 2 species of bilbies, the greater and lesser bilby, but the lesser bilby went extinct. They're very close relatives to the bandicoot and are easily recognized by the big ears and very long nose. Oh, he sounds adorable. Is it vicious though? That's my main question. Because I'm just looking at him like, he's so cute. He'll rip off your face in your sleep. Here I've depicted the community Unuru. However, in reality, the island is normally much bigger. In a similar sense, Unuru does not occupy the entire island. In the northeast of the island, the community Umbakumba exists. Oh, it's like a scale one. Oh, that's cute. They even got the little doors in. Unuru facts. Kangaroo is actually much bigger than what's been built. Do you see how the roads here look like a web? In reality, there are many more roads like this. The church remains in the center, and many roads branch off of that. According to the 2011 census, the population of Kangaroo is 835, with 95% of that count being indigenous. The economy of the island changed drastically when manganese was discovered near Kangaroo. Now the island ships roughly 3 million tons of ore a year. My god. This is a cool little, this is a cool little bit of representation. Got a health center, Groot Island airport. Oh, thank you for sharing that. Yeah, that's a cool little thing. Wait, what is this? Who's this fella? Short-beaked echidna, Tachyglossus aculeatus. Fun facts. Along with platypuses, they are one of the few mammals to lay eggs. They also curl up in a ball like hedgehogs, and have a long, spindly tongue to eat ants with, like anteaters. However, they cannot fly like Knuckles the echidna. Seriously, how is Knuckles an echidna? Fun fact, they cannot fly. Oh god, and here's just like the spider snake. Mom, get the flamethrower. A flamethrower won't help you now. Just joined the stream. Has anyone built the McDonald's that the Australian Prime Minister crapped his pants in yet? Yes, there's been several McDonald's built where he's crapped himself. In our new Earth, like, the Prime Minister has shat himself in every McDonald's in the country. He's just like making the rounds. Guinness Tap, none of that bottled shite, you weirdos. Carlton Draft, Coors Light, Foster's Beer. Oh, they got a spice bag here. Oh god, I was just thinking about a spice bag earlier today. Soup of the day, Vegemite soup. Alright, now you're going too far. Did we ever figure out what the bucket over here was? What this structure was? Because this looked very tall. Some people were saying it was the chum bucket before, but I don't think it is. It looks more like a tower. Oh, it's from, it's Wind Waker. It's the platform. Yeah, Ganon's Tower. Yeah, let's check out Bunnings. Most popular church in Australia. The wonderful store. Paint aisle. Just boxes. The barbecue aisle. Lights. All your favorite kinds of flowers, including the plastic cactus. They have a play area for the kids. Escape. Like, we must flee the warehouse. Mirage Tower. Oh god, I remember this thing. Like, in Emerald, you can actually kind of go into it and you get to pick 1 or 2 fossils. It's not quite like the bastard that is Mirage Island that would never fucking appear. Here's the fossils. Well, you take the root fossil. The other fossil will disappear if you do. And there's the claw fossil. Yeah, that's cool. I love the coral reef. It just looks so colorful here. Oh, with that said, I think some of it's more modern representation. Oh, it's been bleached. Uh-oh. Is this, what small scale city is this? Because that's the impression I'm getting. Mount Isa, population of 25,000. Okay, so it is a town. Mount Isa began as a mining town following the discovery of substantial deposits of lead in 1923. It's now one of the world's top 10 producers of copper, silver, lead, and zinc. The mine town smelts its own copper and lead. The lead is smelted very close to town, which means if the wind changes direction, they have to stop the smelter or many people in the town could die. Near the town in the bush, there are many old mine shafts. Some are left from the gold rush days, and others from people trying to find copper back in the day. Many shafts have been covered, but some are uncovered. Bodies have been found down the shafts before. It is still unknown if they fell or were dumped. And they've even done out little entrances to the mines here. It's cool. It's like you can get a real sense of the town. Like the entire thing. It must be quite imposing with like the tower here. There's some more Diglets that have made their way here. It's our friend Canadian Diglett. He's come to visit. Look, he's brought vicious Canadian geese with him. This is baby Diglett. He ate too many prawns. He has now unlocked prawn form Diglett. Oh, bless. It's like a Diglett family gathering here. It's so cute. This bird has a helmet all of a sudden. The Greater War Emu. Oh no, it's mounting an attack. Wait, is that a shit? Oh no. This is the giant ram in Wagon, Western Australia. Because I think the Kiwis do, we do better. But why is it just taking a shit? It can only be one sheep. Oh, we'll fall to Cupcake. Get him, Cupcake. Facts about Uluru. Let's have a look at this. +2 culture, +2 fate, +4 appeal. The important stats you need to know. Uluru, also known as Ayers Rock, is a large sandstone rock formation found in the southwest part of the Northern Territory in Australia. Uluru rises 1,142 feet above the surrounding desert and reaches a height of 2,831 feet above sea level. The monolith is oval in shape, measuring 22 miles, 3.6 kilometers long by 1.5 miles wide, with a circumference of 5.8 miles. Local Anangu do not climb Uluru because of its great spiritual significance. They request that visitors do not climb the rock, partly due to the path crossing a sacred traditional Dreamtime track, and also due to a sense of responsibility for the safety of visitors. Several controversial incidents on top of Uluru in 2010 include a striptease, golfing, and nudity, led to renewed calls for banning the climb. Yeah, that's fucking disgraceful, like, Jesus. It's like throwing like a bachelorette party, but like in a church. Like, just some things aren't appropriate, you know? If it's strong rainy season, it causes the Uluru to be covered in cascading waterfalls, and for many breeds of desert flowers to bloom around it in a very rare and beautiful sight. Oh, that actually sounds beautiful. I never thought about that because it's like a big plateau. That actually sounds fantastic. Oh, well, thank you for that. I was wondering, because I hadn't seen one on the server, but I was convinced that someone was going to do that one. You know, it's such an iconic site. Good to see. Thank you, everyone, for coming by the build stream today. I hope you had fun on the server as ever. Thank you for sharing Australian culture and just, like, things in Australia of note. It's kind of been fascinating to learn about, and I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah, and next week, we're tackling the land down under. Upside Down Australia will be opening. You must build upside down, and you're in the dark.